Hi, I'm Paige, funnel strategist, conversion copywriter, and founder of Impact Copywriter. In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between a website, a landing page, and a funnel. This is a question I've come across a lot in marketing forums. People not understanding what the differences are, and most importantly, which one they should be using. I can totally understand the confusion, especially if you don't have a marketing background. People are often using them interchangeably, and you could have funnel pages that are actually hosted on your core website like I do. But there are some major differences. And so in this video, I'm going to tackle those, help you draw some boundaries so you understand the differences and what's the role of each of those. And then at the end, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you what I advise and what I personally use in my business. Let's start with the website. Now, a website is your headquarters on the web. It's where someone can come to find out all the information they need to know about you, or at least the information you want them to know. It can range from one page if you have a super simple product or service. You're only offering one thing. It's a super simple business, but it can go all the way up to 20, 30, or even more pages if you have a really complex, big global business. Most businesses fall within the 5, 6, 7 page range. Something like a homepage, services, or work with me page, about, contact, blog, maybe even a portfolio. It really just depends on what kind of business you're running. Unlike a landing page or a funnel, a website can have several different goals. That's because everyone is coming to the same place. So you might have, a page that's selling your services or getting them to contact you or signing up for your newsletter or downloading a lead magnet. So that's really why a website doesn't really do a good job of selling because there's just too many directions to go in. I like to think of them like Grand Central Station or a big airport hub. Everyone arrives at the same place and splits off in different directions. Make sure you hang on to the end because I'm going to show you how I use a website to direct people to my funnels. Now, a landing page, on the other hand, is just a single page with one goal and no distractions. That means on a landing page, you won't find your typical nav bar with lots of links. You won't find a typical footer with lots of links. You won't find buttons going to different places. All your buttons will be promoting the same goal. You won't find things like sidebars or just general distractions that take away from that one thing you want them to do on a page. Maybe it's to subscribe, or it's to opt in for something, or it's to sign up for something, or it's to buy something. Whatever it is, just remember that a landing page has one goal. Now, sometimes you'll see people kind of talk about landing pages when they're really talking about web pages. And there's a big difference. So a web page is just a page on a website, like your about page. It has the regular footer, it has the regular nav bar. It might have different buttons to different places. So it's important to realize that that is not a true landing page. The landing page has one goal. It has minimal distractions. It's as distraction free as possible, and that is what we use inside funnels. So it's impossible to have a funnel without landing pages. So that brings us to funnels. Now, funnels are nothing more than a system of landing pages and emails. And of course, you might have ads and retargeting ads and some other elements. But most of your funnel is going to be landing pages, which include sales pages, and emails. Now, you can really sum up the goal of funnels into 3 major goals: to turn web visitors into subscribers, to turn subscribers into new customers, and to turn new customers into repeat customers. So if at this point you're wondering, which one do I need to use? Well, my answer is simple. You need all of them. So I use all 3: funnels, which includes landing pages, and a website. I use funnels to grow my email list and lead people down specific pathways to specific products and services. That's the core goal. Like I said, turn visitors to subscribers to new customers to repeat customers. But then my website is more like my brand headquarters. As people hear about me or watch a video like you are right now or read about me online or come across one of my blog posts, they're going to go to my website because they're looking for information. So I use my website Also as a landing spot for people who are looking for more information, and then make sure that they are presented with the entry level or the entry points to those funnels. Here, let me show you an example on Amy Porterfield's website. So you can see here, if we go to her homepage, not too far down the page, she has 3 checklists, each talking about a different topic. And if you go through these, you'll see that each of these leads to a different one of Amy's programs. This is exactly how I like to use a website to direct people to my funnels. Now, some funnel builders promote a funnel-only strategy. That means no website. Personally, I do not like this approach because I, as a buyer, have been in this situation. I went through a funnel. I wasn't ready to buy yet. I thought about it. I went back looking for more information, and I couldn't find it because there was no website. There was no pricing page. There was no features page. I had to go through the funnel all over again to even get the information. So from a buyer standpoint, this seems really clunky, not smooth, and personally, I just don't like it. By this point, I hope you have more clarity and a better understanding of the difference between a website, a landing page, and a funnel. It's not really a question of which one do you use, but more of how do you use each one to further your business goals. Personally, I use all 3, and each serves a different purpose. So if you'd like help planning, building, and launching sales funnels in your business to grow your email list with the right people and to boost your sales, come on over to theimpactcopywriter.com and start a project discussion with me.